Hello.
Hello, are we audible?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is our product. We are Team Fiducation. So our product is basically a tool to help students with ADHD in their academic endeavors. That's about the gist of it. This is the team. My name is Nash Farkande, and this is my teammate Tinku. So let's talk about the problem. So first of all, students with ADHD, they are basically unable to focus in class. They have this fidgety nature, so they keep getting distracted quite often. And because of this, they end up sort of missing out on the important points that are covered in class. So that leads to them facing a lot of educational drawbacks, which is like getting suspended and getting expelled from school, which at the moment accounts for approximately 50% of all the students with ADHD. So as you can see, it's a pretty massive problem. This is our solution, Fiducation. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to channel this whole fidgeting nature to a more academic, a more fruitful area. So what this product will do is basically it'll be a fidget cube. It will have a microphone and a transcription software inbuilt in it. So whenever the student starts playing with the tool will start recording the lecture and then start sort of noting down the missed parts. So when the student goes back, they can revise all the parts that they missed out on. So basically, it's just a revision tool that sort of aids them in their whole academic endeavors. So as you can see, the first and primary feature here is the note-taking aspect of it. It records the entire lecture and then marks out the points where the student lost attention. Next, there's application notifications where the students at the end of the day, they get a notification talking about how often they missed focus in class, and that they can sort of take that as a metric to see what to cover up again. And then the last one is tracking the frequency of distractions. So since we have the number of times the student lost focus in class, this can be used by the doctors and the people who are treating the student to gauge the effectiveness of the treatments that they're going. So basically, they can see how often the student is missing focus and then how that is varying over time. Now, let's talk about the market size. 1 in every 10 kids has ADHD. So approximately 9.4% of the entire population of the country has ADHD. And out of this, we are looking at the 3.3 million students who are aged from 12 years to 17 years. And looking at the educational market in general, that's approximately a $20.74 billion market. And one thing to note here is that raising a child with ADHD costs approximately 5 times more than raising a child without ADHD. So as you can see, it's a pretty unique problem area. Now to talk about the competitors, handing it over to Tinku.
So unlike the other note-taking applications in the market and the habit trackers, which do not give the real-time insight, our product actually helps parents and teachers know about the time period where the student has lost focus and then helps them track it. So our competitors would be fidget toys, prescribed treatments, and current education system, because Fiducation kind of overlaps and covers the aspects of all of these. Now, why Fiducation is different? Because Fiducation takes the natural fidgeting nature of these students and then tries to build an academic assistance and progress based on that, rather than coming up with ways to cure attention deficiency. Now, business model, the cost of one fidget cube, and we're calling it a smart cube, it would be somewhere around $100, which consists of $10 for the cube and the toy itself, $20 for the application development, the additional hardwares and the softwares like the gyrometers, the gyroscope, the accelerometer, and IoT devices. It will cost around $20, and somewhere around $10 for the sales and marketing. The rest, $40, would be our profit margin. Our marketing channels mainly would be the magazines, which are dedicated towards spreading awareness related to ADHD, which are CHADD and Attitude. They primarily connect students and people who are in need of certain resources and let them know about the new products that are being launched in the market. For sales, our primary options are online stores like Amazon and Walmart, and we'll be selling them in the retail as well. So 3-year, our 3-year milestone goals, 3-year milestones. Second, there's some technical issues. Japan, we're back. So for year 1, we're trying to launch a first working prototype. And based on the testings and the reviews that we'll get by the end of the year 2, we'll be trying to expand beyond the cubes. We are on the cube, and we'll try to cover up all the existing fidgeting toys that are there in the market, and we'll try to turn them into the smart toys so that they could be used for these kind of academic assistance. By the end of the year 3, we are targeting to manufacture the product and then launch them in the retail for the public usage. So what are we asking for today? We're asking for $20,000, out of which $5,000 is for equipment, and the rest $15,000 will go into product development and testing, which will consist of the courses such as Arduino and other things that we'll need to learn how the product might be assembled and how a product will actually work. Then the different iterations that will take place and testing and the feedbacks. And it will also cover some of the logistics that will be required to deliver these products. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.